NFL pick on week 4. I'm going to name the matchup. You tell me who's going to win, who's not going to win, or just who's going to win, honestly, because self-explanatory. And that's how we do it. So Jaguars versus Bengals tonight, Thursday Night Football. Who wins?
I got the Bengals. This is a winnable, easy game for them. Should be a cakewalk. That offense has been explosive. The defense has been solid, and Trevor Lawrence hasn't figured it out. So I got the Bengals.
I agree. I got the Bengals. They're 7-point favorites tonight. I don't think it'd be that big of an issue.
I got the Bengals too, and they have a very good defense this season. Their defense has been awesome. Their defensive line, DJ Reader, Sam Hubbard, Trey Hendrickson, B.J. Hill, and Larry Ogunjobi. They've been phenomenal. I got the Bengals in this
They only
game.
give them 7 points?
Yeah, 7 at home.
Oh, well.
Now, Lions versus Bears.
Oh, give me the Lions. The Lions been playing good all season. They've been competitive in these games like we talked about. The Bears are a mess right now. We saw I don't know how, right after Justin Fields, his first game, the press conference, I don't know what the question was, but Nagy said, I don't know who's starting. It could be Foles, Dalton, or Fields. Like, you have to say, like, let's process this game.
Put some instill confidence.
Yeah, exactly. Be like, we're going to go look and go over it with Justin, whatever. But I don't know how you come right out. Because I think Dalton might play. That's one thing that saved Nagy is he said Dalton's our starter, no matter what happens, basically. So if Fields does have a bad game like he did, he'd be like, oh, well, I told you guys Dalton was a starter, so he could easily go back.
You know what? I'm going to go with the Bears. If Justin Fields starts, I think
that's even worse.
I'll take
Lions regardless. I think, you know what? Don't do that because you picked Fields to shred the Browns. That was a foolish pick. This week, though, if he does start, he's going to shred Detroit. And I think that Bears defense is going to finally show us that they still have some life in them. So I'm going to go with the Bears.
I think what gave the Bears life was Khalil Mack, and he's hurt. He's out a couple weeks. Yeah. I think the Lions are going to win this game, and Jared Goff is going to have a vintage golfer.
Jared Goff hasn't looked terrible this year.
He hasn't looked bad. He's been pretty good.
Fields is going to outplay him. I'm stamping that right now.
I think that Detroit gets the first win, and Titans versus Jets. The Jets will get the first win, too. So Lions and Jets get their first win in week 4. I'm going to that game, all 22 view. Going to be locked in on my guy, Zach. Zach, 3 touchdown passes, 300 yards.
Ooh.
0 interceptions.
Okay.
Derrick Henry is going to
BYU game.
Derrick Henry is going to single-handedly beat you guys. Like, he's going to single-handedly beat you guys.
We have C.J. Mosley.
Oh, my God. Like, he's going to – I'm going to pick the Titans, though. They're the better team. Even if both receivers don't play, Derrick Henry's still going to play. Ryan
Taylor's
that
Ashton Davis is playing.
Good.
Does he even know Ashton Davis?
Is he your safety?
Yeah.
Free safety?
Second year.
I know a little bit.
Yeah. I wouldn't blame you if you didn't.
I know him. He's white, right? Or like he's
like light skinned or something.
Like really light.
He's like a Blake type.
Okay. I know who he is.
I want to take the Jets so bad, but they're not winning this game. I think next week in Atlanta, or it's in London, but against Atlanta.
You don't beat Atlanta.
Kind of a weird game. Atlanta hasn't looked good. I think that's when they get their first win. But this week, Tennessee, Derrick Henry's going to get 40 touches probably. And 50. He's just, losing AJ and Julio hurts the passing attack. It's probably not going to be a great game for Tannehill. He's going to game manage, but just give the ball to Derrick Henry. I think we have a good defense, but I have to wait and see what's going to go on with this offense first.
Yeah, I got the Jets. You know me, and I'm going to be at that game. I'm ruined.
Don't text us like, bro, I can't believe this. Like, bro, this is ridiculous. Surprised. Yeah, like, we told you, bro.
Colts versus Dolphins.
Oh, my God. Jacoby Brissett is playing.
Yes,
I have the Colts. Jacoby Brissett.
You think Tua would have made that difference that you picked the Dolphins?
Well, he wouldn't look terrible. Brissett looked really he looked like he shouldn't be in the NFL.
Brissett didn't look bad against the Raiders, though.
You think so?
He didn't. He converted. He converted, bro.
I'm gonna take the Colts. So I think they're gonna go on a 3-game win streak.
He was the reason they almost won that game.
Yeah, I must be thinking about the game before that.
You were.
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah, they went to overtime with the Raiders.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I didn't watch the Raiders. I'm thinking about the game before that when he looked absolutely abysmal.
Brissett was 32 for 49 for 215 yards.
That's cool.
No touchdowns.
He was Raiders. He was rushing though.
No touchdowns.
There's no way.
Was he really?
Nah, he was. He got a rushing touchdown.
Really?
Yeah, and he converted the 2-point conversion.
Okay, look at him. Okay, no, I got the Colts though. I just think they'll start to flip the switch and Carson Wentz gets his first dub. They're gonna win 3 straight. You heard it here first.
I don't know. It's a big losing. Quentin Nelson's gonna hurt. That's a big loss. This Dolphins defense is good. I think
that hurts.
Who's home?
Dolphins.
Miami.
I'll take Miami.
Hard Rock Stadium. I got the Colts, and I think Lions, Jets, and Colts all get their first wins in week 4. The Colts have to win this game.
Yeah,
they have to turn the season
around. This is the stretch
around.
where they have to start winning. Well, it's over.
Yeah, it might be over already. I mean,
we got the draft picks, so I don't really care.
Frank Reich made the playoffs with Colts.
Wentz needs to play.
He has to play 75%, and he's already at this pace.
But it takes one little injury. And
he wasn't supposed to play, but he played last week.
How do you injure both ankles?
He's a weird guy. I don't know what's wrong with him. He was already injured. He was already injured with the left one coming in the game, and then the right one. Yeah, the right one just got hurt.
Nah, he's a freak for that.
Andrew Luck started off 0-5 with Frank Reich in 2018 and made the playoffs still. So we're not.
Did they go?
Yeah, they did.
They went 11-5 that year.
11-6.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
had to be 11.
11-5. Yeah, no, 16 game season.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn. Bro, he lost the first 5?
I did not know he won 11 in a row.
Yeah.
You look different, man.
Yeah.
You need him back.
Browns versus Vikings.
Ooh.
This is a good game. I like this game. I'm going to stick. Cleveland, their defense has momentum, regardless if it's Chicago. They have momentum. Denzel Ward, Myles Garrett, he's hungry. He's going to feed. In Cleveland, I like that offense. That offense is really good. And Odell, he played really good in his debut.
Solid.
So look for him to be more
They were
dynamic
1-5.
in this one.
And then he won 10 in a row, but still regardless.
So look to Odell to be more dynamic. So I'm going to go with the Browns. I'm going to keep riding on this ship, and I think the Browns get the W.
Who's home?
Vikings.
This is such a close game. I don't know.
The Vikings will win.
They're in the dome.
I'll take the Vikings as well. I think offensively, the Vikings are better right now than the Browns are. Just from, they are a little bit more pass heavy. They're allow Kirk to do more than Baker. Like I said before, I think Kirk is just a better version of Baker Mayfield. I think they have a lot of similarities. But right now, their offense, the Vikings with Justin Jefferson and Thielen, KJ Osborne, who's looked really good. Odell's second game, no Jarvis, I don't think. Give me the Vikings.
Yeah, I'm going with the Vikings as well. I think Kirk Cousins is going to play great. The Browns don't have Jarvis Landry. I do think that's a huge loss. Yeah. And I said it last week. The Vikings are going to win 4 in a row.
That's what it was.
They're going to beat Seattle.
That's what it was.
They're going to beat the Browns. Next week, they're going to beat the Lions. And then the week after that, they're beating the Panthers, and they'll be 4-2.
You helped my ticket because we both picked the Vikings, so I picked the Vikings.
Yeah, I think the Vikings are going to be good. Right now, they're going to go on a big stretch, and I don't think Cleveland will beat them.
Yeah.
Next game, Washington versus the Falcons.
Oh, my God. Give me Washington.
I was going to say, it doesn't matter who's playing the Falcons. The only close one is probably going to be the Jets. So, yeah, I'll take Washington.
I think the Giants beat them. The Giants. Well, the Giants are just.
The Giants Falcons, lost.
Yeah, I know, but again, like one of those teams.
I think Washington is more disciplined. They're smarter, and they just they're better. Just better than the Giants.
I'm going Washington too.
The very least, Atlanta should have a good offense. Matt Ryan, Kyle Pitts, Calvin Ridley. Like those are pieces there that you should produce something on the field. You shouldn't score. What was the final? Was it like 14, 13, 17, 14, right?
14, something like that.
Yeah, like how do you only put up 17 points? And they have looked bad all season.
Texans versus Bills.
Bills.
Yeah.
Bills. Giants versus Saints.
That's actually a tough game to pick from.
It is.
I told people, Josh Allen's starting his MVP tour. He started it last week. He's now starting it. So
he gets. Yeah.
So now he's about to start.
I'm going with the Saints.
You think so? Who's home?
No. Saints.
But it's not home.
They're playing the Hurricane.
Yeah. Because I remember looking at that game.
They're playing in Jacksonville, I believe, or
that's what they're playing at?
Yeah, Jacksonville, I think.
I like the Saints. I'm going to go with the Saints. I think New York is still dysfunctional. Joe Judge is really bad. I hope they keep that front office, though, for Philly's sake. Please keep them.
Gettleman's gone.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Saints, though. I like the Saints. I'm going to take them.
I think the Saints as well. Overall, they're just a more talented team. I trust the coaching staff more. Trust the offense and defense more probably, which isn't saying much. I don't think that's a great offense, but the Giants are just that much worse.
And the Giants have it, too. I don't know.
Chiefs versus Eagles.
Give me the Chiefs, and I'm taking the points plus 15.
Plus 15.
Yeah, I'm going with the Chiefs 15. Too.
Nah, what is
I'm buying points.
Not the Chiefs.
Stat game.
Panthers versus Cowboys.
This is one of the best games of the week. The Cowboys are home.
Oh, okay.
I'm
taking Carolina.
I like Carolina because they have 10 days to rest. Cowboys are playing on Monday night, so it's a bit of a shorter week for them. The Cowboys looked really good against Philly. I think I'm gonna.
It's Philly.
It's Philly. It's a divisional game though, so beating a divisional opponent by 20 is impressive.
They've done that to us before.
Regardless, I think I'm gonna go with Dallas.
I'm going with Dallas too. I'm
gonna take Carolina. This is their first.
It's their first test.
This Carolina's first test.
Yeah, it is.
Cooper's playing. CD's playing. Is Gallup playing?
Nah, Gallup's out for a little bit, I think.
But Cedric Wilson did look good against us, so
he's good.
I was gonna say at that point you're the third, fourth option with Zeke, and Pollard's looked really good too.
I really hope CJ would have played this week too.
Who?
Henderson.
Oh,
I hoped it would have been a big test for him too.
Seahawks versus 49ers.
Who's home?
49ers.
It's a loud arena.
I'm going with the Seahawks. They're 1-2 right now. They can't go to 1-3 in this division. I think they're gonna win this game.
They were 2-1.
No, they're 1-2.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Seattle.
Oh wow.
They lost to Tennessee. They lost to Vikings.
They blew that
Vikings.
game. You're right.
Yeah.
Seattle. Russell. He gives Niners fits like a lot. The Niners don't really have a secondary right now. I'm gonna take Seattle.
Yeah, me too. The Niners, they need to get some healthy running backs. I mean, Kyle Juszczyk was their leading rusher last week. Trey Sermon didn't look like he was really prepared. I don't know what it was.
I think they're the old team that they used to be. And they don't have those same players that they have.
If they had a solid running back there and they could really run their offense, then sure. But right now with that backfield, it's just a mess. Hopefully Brandon Ayuk gets some more work because I think he's really talented. Just kind of had a weird start, but I'll take Seattle.
Yeah, Trey Sermon just isn't fast. He doesn't have much burst.
It's weird because in college he played in like a zone rushing scheme, but he ran like a 4.6, and all of Shanahan guys are 4.4, 4.3. It's speed guys.
Yeah. Cardinals versus Rams.
I'm going with the Cardinals. I upset of the week. I think Kyler Murray's going to have a day. D-Hop, Jalen Ramsey, they're going to do what they do. They have one of their legendary battles. Chandler Jones, Aaron Donald. This is going to be a really good game, but I'm going to go. And Myron Murphy, that's my new favorite cornerback because Marcus Peters isn't playing this year. So that's my new guy. He's dope.
Is this a night game or is it like a 4 o'clock?
It should be a Monday game.
It's a 4:15 game.
It should be a Monday night game.
I was going to say, it should be like a Sunday.
I'm going to take Cardinals. I think I'm going to take the upset. I'm going to put $100 on it in FanDuel tomorrow.
Okay. I mean, I just called the Rams best team in the league, so I can't go against that.
Yeah, I'm picking the Rams too.
All right.
Now, Steelers versus Packers.
I'm taking Green Bay. Big Ben is just washed.
Yeah.
That TJ Watt isn't going to play. That defense still is hurt. The offense hasn't been great because Big Ben is washed. And he just had a great year last year, but I'm going to go with Green Bay.
But Ben wasn't that good down the stretch. Like, he started off hot, the first month or two. Were they 11-0, something like that, right?
And then they fell off.
Yeah, but you saw all season, they just don't throw the ball down the field. Like, you see some of the route combinations, it's a joke, honestly. But
and he has a pretty talented receiving group.
Oh, yeah, that trio with Juju, Deontay, and Claypool, Najee. The offensive line's not good. That's why I hated the Najee pick, because I was like, you need to build a line first. Because we've seen Najee, all the talk last year, once we get a running game, you go and you draft Najee, and what has he done that's better? Obviously, he's a better player than James Conner, but stats-wise, rushing, he's put up the same numbers. Give me the Packers.
Yeah, I'm going with the Packers, too. Ravens versus Broncos.
It's a good
I'm
game.
taking Denver.
Is this a night game?
No, it's not.
Oh.
Night game is Bucs versus
I like
Pats.
Denver's defense. The Ravens haven't shown me this year that they've been consistent with their play. I'm going to go with Denver. I trust Teddy Bridgewater, and I trust that defense.
This is in Denver, too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mile House City.
I'll take Denver as well. The Ravens are one of my favorite teams. I'm one of the biggest Lamar Jackson fans there are, but Denver's defense this year might be the best it's been since the Peyton Manning years. And Teddy Bridgewater's look really good. Cortland Sutton's been solid. Javonte Williams and Melvin Gordon, a great backfield. This Broncos team is really, really good.
So you like Hurts, Lamar Jackson. You have a trend.
What?
You like black running quarterbacks.
I just think they're talented. I think, because I think they get, especially Hurts, who I didn't get because I was calling the Eagles to sit Wentz for a while and then finally start Hurts. I saw him play the last 4 games last year. Game 1 against the Saints, one of the best defenses in the league last year, 300 yards, 100 yards rushing, dog.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, but he comes in I just think you need to give these guys a chance, let them play, because their athletic ability is something that's one of the biggest things we talk about. We talked about a lot during this podcast. You need an offensive line. If you don't have an offensive line, you have a mobile quarterback, you're going to be okay.
Yeah.
Instead of be a trend.
I'm trying to wait.
He's going to like Malik Willis.
I was going to say, I love Fields. Nah.
Jamie Newman's going to be next up for this guy. Malik Willis. This guy's
I think the Ravens are going to win. I think that the Broncos have faced 3 teams so far that are combined 0-9. They haven't had a real test yet. I think the Ravens are a real test, and after not playing up to their potential in Detroit, I think they'll do it in Denver and pull out the win.
That'd be a big
win
win for them.
Sunday Night Football, Buccaneers versus Patriots. I'm taking the Bucs.
I'm taking the Bucs. I just think Mac Jones isn't ready for what Tampa, bro. Tampa's a different beast. He's a rookie. He might see ghosts. I don't know about this one, but I'm gonna take Tampa. He's just too young.
You guys see Brady's press conference?
I haven't seen much of it.
Nah, but he's apparently they're saying he's under the weather. He was talking and he sounded like he had a raspy voice. People calling the Brady flu game or something against New England.
Imagine he goes crazy.
Yeah,
oh my God.
I'll take the Bucs. I think it's gonna be a good game. I think it's gonna go down to the wire. There's no way Belichick doesn't have this defense as prepared as it could be. This is the Super Bowl for him.
He can be prepared all he wants.
Exactly, he can be prepared all he wants. It's gonna be a competitive game.
Brady knows what they're gonna do.
Exactly. He knows exactly what they're gonna do.
And now, last game, Monday Night Football, Raiders versus Chargers. Who do you have?
Oh yeah, I said it before. I got Justin Herbert and I got the Chargers. I'm gonna stick with my statement. The Raiders aren't winning a division game. I ain't gonna fold.
The Raiders are gonna win a division game, but it's not gonna be this one. The Chargers are gonna be this one.
Yeah, I have the Chargers too. I know I was talking up the Raiders in that segment, but I still do think the Chargers pull out this win, even though it's gonna be a home game for Las Vegas.